and his family for sharing Eldon with us. In this business that a lot of us have made a lifestyle, I personally know there's a lot of sacrifices of time that he was away from you guys and you didn't get to be with him, especially E, because man, he didn't take a day off. He worked all the time. But if you guys will look behind you, your sacrifice gave us all Eldon. Your sacrifice gave us these fruits. A lot of people that are here today, a lot of people that can't be here today, a lot of people have benefited from your family's sacrifice of his time. And I look for some final words all week to say to the family. And hell, you can't find the right words. I've had a week to do it. I've tried. But I found one thing from one of my favorite authors, Dr. Seuss. And I think this sums up Eldon's life. It goes, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Thank you.
Whew, man, I don't know if I can beat that. I know, right? They didn't put me a step stool up here. Eldon would have sued them because they built it too low for me. I just want to say, guys, everybody knows what Eldon was, who he was. We all do. He hired me in 1996, straight out of the Army. I wasn't from Hutchinson. I moved there, married a girl there, and moved there. And Ron Gallagher, this guy right here, told Eldon, said, you'd be making a mistake if you don't hire this guy. And Eldon looked at me, called me in the office. He said, do you own a tie and a shirt, long sleeve shirt? I said, yes, sir. He said, be to work tomorrow morning, 7:30. So we don't open till 9. Yeah, but you're going to be watching videos for the next 3 weeks. First 3 weeks I spent upstairs above the office where the girls worked, Sarah and Teresa. Those ladies, they see me coming, going every day. Who's the black guy? You know, here I am running around. I guess they thought I was going to steal something. So I'd go to work every day, 7:30, be up there watching videos. Eldon would come up and question me. He'd say, now, when you're done, I want you to go drive what you watched and come back and tell me something that you learned about it. I did that for 3 weeks. He finally put me on the floor to sell cars. And I was up against some guys like Earl Geddes and Bill Swartz and Donnie Smith and John Ruth, all those old guys that had customer base there in Hutchinson. I knew nobody. So I'd go in there and hang out at the receptionist desk, and everybody in the car business knows that was the wrong place to be. You did not mess with Eldon's receptions. Angie Drickles it was Angie Martinez. Excuse me, Keith. I'm gonna steal a little time. Eldon would say, stay away from my receptionist, stay away from my receptionist. Keith didn't listen, as you can tell, 3 kids later. So Eldon groomed kids and now grandkids from the people that started working there in the 90s, when it was Jeff O'Neill, not Midwest Ford Toyota. Thanks to Mr. Eck for buying the store and letting us stay and keep a job, we kept going from 2001 on up. Eldon he pushed people to do better. He told me something years ago. He said, when I became a manager, he said, inspect what you expect. If you expect your employees to do something and you're not following up and inspecting it, you're going to get the result that you should have got. Is the work not done properly because you didn't follow through what you was doing. In 2003, there was a meeting in Wichita at Ford Credit. And I've been in the middle of doing something. He comes to me, he says, I need you to go to Ford Credit in Wichita. I said, for what? He said, there's a meeting over there. So I jump in my demo, which I was the only one that had a demo because Eldon loved me. I was the house mouse. Yes, I ate a lot of cheese. So did you, Tom Jenkins, so don't think it's just me. But yes, I was the house mouse. And everybody say, well, who are we going to see? And they say, well, we're going to go see Donnie. Well, I go to Wichita, and Eldon says, they got a competition over there. I need you to go and be in. I was like, what kind of competition? He said, oh, you'll be okay, just go. So I get over there, and there's 8 or 9 guys there in front of me. And I said, okay. I called Eldon. I said, Eldon, they got these guys trained up on stuff. What do you want me to do? He said, go over there and do your best. I said, Eldon, I know nothing about this. He says, well, are you mad? I said, well, yeah. He says, good. Go kick their ass. That was Eldon. So I go there. Boom. I'm the last one out. I win. I'm in the car. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm calling Eldon on the way back, telling him, hey, man, I just won it. He goes, well, good. Now get your ass back and go to work. I have some people here on the floor. That was Eldon. You knew what they expect from Eldon. There was no surprises. So I went on to win the next 3 competitions from the level from district zone, and I went to Las Vegas in 2004 and won nationals. From Hutchinson, Kansas, a young black guy from Mississippi that was given a chance by a man who didn't know him. But every day he pushed me. He didn't push me to do better. He said, if you expect to be good, you'll be average. But if you try to be great, you'll accomplish anything you want to do. I have went on and accomplished a lot, but I have kept Eldon in my rings. I took a job as a general manager of a store. I called Eldon, talked to him about it before I took the job. Eldon said, Donnie, you're either going to do one or 2 things. You're going to do good things or you're going to do great things. 7 years later, I'm being able to do something that I've been wanting to do my entire life. I talked to Eldon 3 or 4 months ago, and him and I conversed on things. He was always there. He was that dad that a lot of us didn't have. I had a father, but he wasn't the dad Eldon was. I could call him up and say, I got a problem. And Kim knows I would drop by their house unexpectedly. He'd be watching TV, and he'd come talk to me because he cared. He didn't just care about the person. He cared about everybody. I mean, I wanted you to tell the people that made the obituaries they made a mistake because they forgot Eldon Estes. And you tell them that Eldon had an illegitimate son back when he was trying to ride bulls, and there he is. So I'm sorry, guys. Seen the movie Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Here I am. Accept it or not, hey, I'm there to stay. So I just want you guys to know, Mr. Eck, you gave us an opportunity in 2001 to build a great team. Eldon did that. If you look in the audience, I can count out 5 guys that Eldon trained that are now managers or sales managers or own their own businesses in Hutchinson, outside of Hutchinson, that have done great things. And this is the people that Eldon groomed. He didn't just put us together. For 7, 8 years, we had softball teams. We played together. We fought together. Hell, a lot of us made babies together. But look at us. It took fists to get everybody back in the room together. Eldon wasn't like that. He did a pig roast to bring everybody together. He paid for things out of his pockets, the Christmas parties. I mean, yeah, we spent a little of your money, but it was worth it. I wouldn't take back the last 25 years of my life for anything because I wouldn't be where I am today, in the position that I am today, because this man gave me an opportunity when nobody else would. We look at the world, what's going on in the world. That is not the way we should live. I mean, I'm used to this, being the only one. Because you know why? I know what love is. That man loved me and I loved him. And I'm gonna love him. I've cried since Monday. I don't care, I'm not ashamed. I mean, I love that dude. He gave me everything I got right now. And I would not have the family, the friends up there, you know, all them guys are my family. I guarantee if I call John Fehrenbacher and his wife, I speak with them regularly. I mean, that's what I built. Eldon did that. He turned us on to be one. He didn't see black and white. He saw the person. And a lot of us need to wake up and do the same thing. Don't be sad today, guys. Look how much joy he brought us just bringing us back together. That's what he would have wanted. Yeah, we shed tears. I've shed plenty of them. But right now, I'm happy that he's safe and he's feeling well. He's not hurting anymore. So let's just all just enjoy the times that we know we had together and say, God, these are the best memories some people will never have. Eldon let me go overseas. He let me be in the military. Everybody thought I just quit my job and moved on. I would talk to Eldon. I said, Eldon, they called me up. I got to go to Africa for 18 months. Eldon said, okay. I said, well, I have a job when I come back. He said, you always have a job. People thought I was just quitting and leaving. I did 9 years active duty. I did 17 years in the National Guard and went to college because Eldon helped me get there. I got divorced. Eldon was there. Chad was there. Chad gave me a place to live. You don't think that's